I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. DeVille. Welcome to Wordplay Podcast, episode 75. I am your host, Dre Parker, and as always, by my side, Big Jay.
What up?
We are back with another episode of Wordplay Podcast. I feel like shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry about the wait last week. A nigga caught that summer cold, and you know how that shit be. That shit broke a nigga down. I prayed a little bit. Anytime I get sick, bro, like, that shit fucks me all the way up.
Yeah, I think black men, the older you get, the worse that shit get.
No, I just always been a baby when they gonna get sick, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
You turn into a toddler, nigga.
Hold on. Like, nigga, I put Vicks and shit on my nose and shit. Like, nigga, who the fuck do that, bro? Nobody do that shit, man.
You be in that bitch down there wheezing, huh?
Man, nigga, I was fucked up. And I was pissed because I'm like, man, we had so much shit going on that day. And I just was like, tap out, fuck this shit, bro. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah. You stayed in the crib the whole time?
Nigga, I stayed in the bed, nigga, not just the crib. I was in the bed. I didn't move.
Okay.
I was good. I was like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm not moving, man. I understand that, you know, your body, you have to take care of yourself. And I know, like, you know, in certain situations, you have to move.
Yeah.
But, you know, the best thing to do is to get your necessary rest or you're not going to
get better, yeah.
Get better, you
just
know what
gonna
I mean?
keep progressing.
Yeah, so, I mean, I spent the better of 2 days in the bed. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I feel a little better, but I'm still a little congested. But
I was just about to say, you sound a little bit better.
Yeah, but bear with a nigga. How was your week, bro?
It was good.
Well, how was your 2 weeks?
Well, my first week was kind of like how your week was last week because I got sick the week before you did. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I got the little cough in the back of the throat, but everything else gone. So I'm good. Man. Just getting back to 100%.
I get, like, the moment I got, like, up and moving around, like, nigga, my phone ringing, people calling me, like, you know, artists and shit like that. I'm like, all right, I'm about to pull up on you. All right, I'm about to pull up on you. I done put up on, like, 30 motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like,
for real. Like, everybody trying to, you know what I'm saying, just fuck with us and what we got going on and shit like that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Before we get into the show, this is Wordplay the Podcast, episode 75. So you got 74 of them bitches to catch up with us.
Yes, sir.
We are getting up there, bro.
Yeah, we is. We inching on 100.
Like I said, I want to do some kickbacks, man. I want to get that shit
rolling.
Get that shit rolling. I think we can throw some epic kickbacks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not a party, like a kickback. Spade tables, some bones tables, some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have a type of R&B kickback. You know what I'm saying? Or a classic hip hop kickback, some shit like that.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they do a lot of those. They do like those day parties.
Yeah.
And they'll be like R&B parties where it's just, you know, everybody chilling.
It's a vibe. Yeah. I think that'd be good for us. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on. I had some interesting conversations though this week though.
Okay.
Like on God, like. I guess, like, a lot of the people that I, like, get to bump into, and that's, like, I was talking to my nigga D-Ruff, and shouts out to D-Ruff. We're going to talk about his album later.
Yeah, Ghetto Story.
Ghetto Story. And we was talking about the art of pulling up on people. Like, we was talking about music and how, like, with these digital platforms, you can just kind of, like, throw it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the hard copies, because he got it on digital platforms, but he had the hard copies too.
Okay.
And the art of the hard copy, like, to me, it's like almost a lost art. It's like, for shoes with me, like, standing in line for a shoe is a part of the culture for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, when it comes to music, a nigga putting out a project having hard copies, and it's a part, to me, that's a part of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't want to, like, I know we in the new times, in the new day and age, but that part of it, like, I like that.
Okay.
And I don't want nobody, like, new artists, I don't want y'all to get rid of that concept. Even if you only do 100, because when you doing 100 hard copies, that's 100 people that you gonna bump into, that you gonna have an interaction with. You know what I'm saying? It might be a 5-minute conversation or a 50-minute conversation, but you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just it was like we talked for about damn near 2 hours. We were just talking about just music, the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like, just, you know, niggas' plans in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, I like that. I like being able to interact with people.
Be on the ground floor of shit happening.
Yeah. I feel like we getting into the day, like, especially with the millennials, and I know we are millennials, but I like to disassociate myself with the newer millennials.
Yeah, because it's definitely a difference. The 80s and the 90s babies.
Yeah, like, it's a different.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the nigga, like, I don't want to deal with nobody strictly off Instagram, YouTube. Like, it's cool, like, if we meet that way, but at some point, we're going to have to bump into each other.
Yeah.
That's how I work.
I see what you're saying.
You know
like,
what I mean?
they don't mind being online and being friends. Because did you know that's how what is it?
What, YMW?
Corday and them.
Oh, YBN? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they got together.
Oh, from online?
Xbox Live.
Oh, okay.
So they was all around because he from like Ohio or somewhere, and then Namir is from California.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. All of them was just on Xbox Live and shit, playing games together and shit.
Yeah.
And that's how they got their music.
That's sweet.
So that's the new age. Our age ain't doing that shit.
No.
Them niggas on Xbox Live is them niggas on Xbox Live.
But at some point they had to like, all right, bro, we gotta
link up. Because they was all doing music. Because they was playing their music for each other on there.
Right. So I just don't want that shit to ever get away, you know what I'm saying, for people. And when you dealing with me or Big Jay, like we are cool with doing the Instagram DMs, all that shit. But at some point, you want to do business with us, we got to see face to face.
Yeah. I'm
traditional like that, and it'll never go away.
Yeah, even if they stay in other states and shit, we need to be able to have some time to link up, and
we want to bump into you. Like, if you is in another state, we'll fly out, like, no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, we just, that
want
human,
that face-to-face.
That human interaction.
Yeah.
I don't want people to get out of that. And I see that more and more than anything.
Yeah, with
the
technology
because you
developing.
You can have a full-fledged business with somebody and never see them in person.
Yeah. A lot of companies outsource to India, and they don't never deal with those people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and they got, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I just it's a lost art to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to talk a little bit more about that later on, but in typical wordplay fashion, are you ready to get with it?
Yeah, let's get that shit.
All right, so we like to play a game called Things People Do for Views.
Yes, sir.
Now, with this week, Things People Do for Views is probably the funniest shit I ever heard in my motherfucking life. Mm-hmm. Okay? And this is a quote-unquote celebrity. Somebody who is revered in the hip-hop industry. You know what I'm saying? A person who just had a #1 album.
Yeah.
A person who got like 2 or 3 shows on Cartoon Network, or Adult Swim, rather.
Adult Swim, yeah.
He is the creator by all means.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator was on Funkmaster Flex. Was it Hot 97?
Hot 97.
And then anybody who go up there who rap for real, they gonna do a freestyle.
Yeah, them Flex freestyles.
Now, when Tyler went up there, if you listen to the freestyle, you can tell he wasn't prepared for it. Like, he just kind of was just like rapping.
But it was hard.
It was hard. Like, choose your words carefully, Jay.
No pun intended.
It was dope. Some of the shit he was saying.
Yeah.
Right? But Jay, I want you to play this clip.
You ready?
Yeah.
I said, free rock him. I might fly to Sweden to free him. Braid my wig, ASAP, tap on my rib, switch with him. Then I fuck all the sweet men that I wanna.
Stop. I can fuck all the sweet. Listen, okay. This shit is bothering me, bro. Cause
let it keep.
Okay.
Dreams, I always keep 16. Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
That's the line. That's the line.
Me
right
and
there.
Flex looking in the index for hot buck niggas to butt. What the fuck, bro?
Hey, that's him, bro.
That's the shit I be talking about, bro.
That's him, bro. I guess to know him is to love him, bro. I don't really fuck with that shit like that.
I had to put him in Things People Do for Views. Cause you knew what the fuck you was saying, my nigga.
He was clickbaiting that shit, bro.
You clickbaited the fuck out that shit. Genius.
Yeah, it is.
Genius.
But I think the whole thing is him playing, but
you cannot, like, in this climate, my nigga, like, you cannot be that guy.
He can be. That's what I think it is. In this climate, he can be exactly that nigga he is.
It's like, it's Tyler, bro. That's just what
we see, like, Young Thug play with the shit all the time. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
But I've never heard Young Thug say some shit that's revered as that.
My bae. Calling niggas his homeboys his bae. I love.
But we come from Detroit where niggas say my baby. Like, what's going on, my baby? Like, even if you a
dude.
difference.
You ain't saying bae. It's a difference. It's a whole connotation that comes with bae.
But niggas always chopping words and just like no cap. Why the fuck you can't say no lie? What the fuck is the cap?
Look, bro.
It's the same 3 letters, my nigga. LIECAP.
two different. Those in that case, I understand what you're saying because
but niggas always
the
doing
meaning
that,
is the
though.
same. When you
Right.
say bae and baby, it's two different meanings. You can be talking when you say baby, you can be talking about an actual baby. You could be talking about your girl. You could be talking about your homeboy, like you said. When you say bae, that's mutually exclusive to your girl or your man.
It's supposed to be.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it don't mean
yeah.
shit else, bro.
Yeah.
Not your best friend, none of that shit. Bae. That's what he did on purpose, bro. I think he be baiting the niggas with that shit because he know it's just gonna make people talk. And
Yeah, but is that making people listen to your album?
I don't think so. I just think it's making him relevant. And people to talk about, is
you
he
talking,
gay?
you talking about Tyler, right?
Tyler, yeah.
Like, you can't keep saying suspect shit. I don't understand, bro. Like, what the fuck?
He been doing this shit since he came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's white boy humor to me.
White boy humor?
White boy humor. Like, white boys, come on. I'm not even on a racist shit. White boys do weirder shit or shit that black kids wouldn't do.
Right.
Like hitting each other in the dick or showing each other dicks and shit like that.
What the fuck?
Bro, I ain't make the rules. It's just how it is, bro.
Damn, man.
You ain't never seen like fucking Party Boy from Jackass.
Yeah.
That's some white boy shit. Getting naked and running around places and shit.
Yeah.
Black niggas don't do that shit, bro. We don't play like that.
That shit gay.
I just call it white boy humor.
That shit gay.
AKA
dog.
gay nigga.
So Tyler got the white boy humor, but I had to put him in things people do for views, bro, because he didn't write that shit, bro. He knew what the fuck. Like, if you listen to the pause, he came up with them couple bars in that split second. Like, I'm about to say some outrageous shit.
But if you put the bars aside of actually what he said, he formulated that shit.
No,
good,
he definitely don't.
Like a dog ass.
That's another thing that pissed me off because you see his ability to be able to rap. Like, this nigga can rap.
And he playing.
And he bullshitting.
Yeah.
He bullshitting. Like, he can have a real fan over here.
Yeah.
But he doing shit like that.
Because even how he set it up, he ain't set it up like the mumble rappers with
No.
that weird ass cadence. He was talking.
He was talking.
You get what I'm saying? So he got the skill. He be playing with it, bro.
And I think the fact that he plays with it is what got him to where he's at now.
Yeah.
You know, having the #1 album last week or whatever.
Yeah.
Beating Khaled.
Just because the music don't necessarily reflect how he act.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
like some real good music attached to like him being silly as fuck.
Yeah.
So
That shit's still some weak shit to me, bro.
it's
like-
some clickbait shit.
And that's
For sure.
like, you can't like, but that's the time we in.
Yeah.
Like, niggas looking for the clickbait.
Yeah.
And niggas going to the shit just to hear that nigga say that shit. Yes, he said it, my nigga. Verbatim.
Yeah, he said that.
Him and Flex. He threw Flex in there.
He did.
Nigga, after Mr. C, nigga, you can't do nothing over a Hot 97 like that, my nigga.
That's why he said, hold on.
You trying to Mr. C me, nigga?
You heard him say, hold on.
Like, bro, like, that shit, Tyler, bro, like, the fact that you can fucking rap, bro, is great. But you do not at this point in your career, bro, you don't have to do that kind of shit to stay relevant.
He really don't.
You don't, bro. You don't got to say that kind of shit to get people. You got a #1 album.
And we can see your ability, bro.
And we can see your ability, bro. You don't got to do that bullshit. Like, and I'm not saying like homosexual bars is bullshit. But when you're not homosexual, that's weak as hell.
See, but that's the part where it's kind of like we could be taking it as he playing 100%.
Yeah.
But he could be like overlaying for the underplay. I'm a fake like I'm not, but I am. Or I'm a fake like I am because I am, but y'all not gonna believe me because I'm silly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he might just be telling the truth and we just thinking this nigga silly and shit. But he is being silly with the fact that even if he is gay, that's some gay rappers don't be doing that in the bars, bro.
I don't know.
I don't think, you know.
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah, they probably
You don't
do.
want to hear that shit.
Nah, I'm straight.
I don't know. But Tyler, man, you and things people do for views this week, man.
Should I give him the fail horn?
100%, man. This nigga. I don't know, man. This shit is fucking bananas, bro. Like the way niggas is, you know what I'm saying? Just like that shit weird.
I mean, that's the times we live in, bro. Everything is, what'd you call that shit? They got the words that come before, like the, damn, I can't remember what's the actual term for them. But it's like, what are you? Like a he, him, her.
Transgender?
No, but that's a part of it, but they got it. It's called like acronyms or what's your, I forgot how they say it, but it's like a way to say what's your acronym. Like, is you straight? So you would be like non-binary or like it's like some
what the fuck,
bro. That shit.
They making up some shit every
whole
day.
New language, bro.
I ain't with it, man. I'm just gonna go. I ain't with it. That's just what it is, bro.
I don't know about it, bro. I'm in my bubble.
Yeah. But we also like to play a game called One Gotta Go, and this one, I got one for you, boy. I was racking my brain. I said every week I try to fuck Big J head up. How I'ma kill this nigga this week to make you think. Okay. Now this One Gotta Go is titled "Life's Great." One gotta go. Porn, good weed, TV, or your wife.
You bitch you.
Yes, nigga.
You bitch you.
Life's great, ain't it? All those 4 things is what make life worth living.
Ah, shit, man.
One of them gotta go.
Damn, bro. Why you? This might be the hardest one you done gave me since we've been doing this shit, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I give you
But we need an answer, Big J.
I'm just gonna go with it without thinking too hard into it. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say porn. I'm gonna say porn.
Okay.
And I say porn because it's other ways I can get porn without watching porn.
You mean your wife?
Yeah.
Right.
So like I can do without, because I can still jack off. So it ain't like I just can't watch porn per se. I can go on the Instagram shit. Make my own porn.
Find something on there, fuck that. With
So
me,
I
of
go
course,
porn.
will be good weed. And that's just because I don't smoke weed.
weed. Yeah.
So I can get my porn, my wife, and my good TV.
See. Yeah, but porn and your wife kind of like.
No, that's two separate entities, my nigga.
They go hand to hand.
No, the fuck they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Because they both fulfilling. It's the same result. You gonna
No. Yeah, it's the same result.
So I can get that. I'm not missing nothing if I keep my wife.
But porn is amazing, though.
I know it is, bro.
All them categories, that shit is amazing.
Whatever you want that day, bro.
Whatever the fuck you desire, it's on there.
Yeah. That's another conversation I want to ask real quick. Just a little sidebar. Just
okay,
a quick sidebar.
okay, go ahead.
Do you have like a continuous taste in porn, or do you change up like periodically every day, or? Because I'm a random nigga. I just scroll. I see something. Okay, that's it. I don't have like a particular taste.
I like the porn that's amateur porn.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want no professionals.
So you go to Pornhub and then hit amateur.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm a front page nigga. So I slide that first page to see if I see something and then click it. I normally find something in the first 2 pages, but
No, I like amateurs.
okay.
I like amateurs because it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's real. Don't get me wrong, like nigga, but if you walking in the park and see some people fucking, nigga, you gonna circle back like nigga, they fucking.
Because I thought I was weird for being like a Russian roulette nigga, just like whatever
What the fuck?
like whatever come up and I
Hell no, nigga. Hell no. Hell
I don't
no.
got no particular taste when I walk in.
Hell
you know
no.
what I'm saying?
It gotta be amateur, and if it's amateur, like it gotta be amateur.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it can't be like no professional. And back in the day, I used to have my go-to females, like, you know, of course, Pinky and Rox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit fake. Like, nigga, they get paid to pretend.
Yeah.
I don't want no pretending.
And then they kind of, at this point, they be dominating. Niggas
Yeah, I want some authenticity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I like that. Like, you know, but we gonna get into more of that earlier because you saw the Joe Budden podcast, right? Got to ask you about that.
Yeah, for sure. We get there.
But so one gotta go for you is porn.
Porn.
All
Yeah, I
right.
say porn.
All right. For me, it's good weed. We're gonna post the poll, and I wanted to get people's reactions for that.
To see what's up.
Because that's definitely a difficult
That's
one.
a difficult one.
Because life's great. And those few things make life worth living.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, porn is $1 billion industry.
It is.
Weed is $1 billion industry.
Yep.
TV is $1 billion industry.
Yep.
Your wife is the only one that's optional, nigga. Like, also on God, but it's cool right now.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, shit, I can get another wife, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like, ain't nobody gonna be out of jobs if me and her ain't together.
If she leave, nigga, and don't want to fuck me, I can go to porn.
Yeah.
I can get high and jack off. And then watch TV after that. So
And
you know
smoke
what
a
I'm
blunt.
saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's that.
Yeah.
It's that. But I knew that was gonna be a different one. So when we post it, it's gonna say "One Gotta Go, Life's Great." That's the name of that one.
I got you.
All right. Now before we get into the rundown, I want to talk to you about something, Jay.
What's up?
So my wife is on this fucking like, nigga, let's get our passport stamp shit, which I'm with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to Dominican Republic.
I was gonna plan a trip to either Dominican Republic.
They
or
killing niggas,
Mexico.
bro. They don't want niggas there.
I'm straight.
And I don't mean like niggas is black people. They don't want Americans there. That's where my mind at.
Yeah.
Cause 9 people dead, my dude.
I'm kind of weary about Spanish-speaking countries now. Period. Now at this point,
I always been worried about Mexico, nigga. I just don't want to fuck.
I heard
with
you aren't supposed to drink the water. You're supposed to stay by the water up and everything when you
fuck
walk
all that. I
out
just don't want to
other
bump into El Chapo people.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't got enough money for that. I'm good. Not yet.
I don't want none of that. No, but this nigga like, let's go to South Africa.
Okay.
I'm like, wait a minute, babe. We ain't even been out the country yet.
Yeah.
Your first out the country trip want to be to South Africa? That's a lot of pressure. Not financially, but I don't want to run into them Tutsis over there. Them niggas got AKs, little kids, skilled niggas over there. I don't want to fuck with that.
I'm glad you said that because me and my wife had that conversation about traveling, and she was saying like where some of the places outside of the country I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And she was surprised that Africa was like 6 or 7 on my list. I'm like, I ain't rushing to Africa. I'm trying.
Right.
I gotta build up.
Well, she think because you black, you want to go see the motherland. Nigga,
Exactly.
get the fuck
Like,
out of
I
here.
ain't that.
I got problems over there, nigga.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, I see how it is. I can wait a couple years and let let that shit die down first.
And now, like, so anytime I bump into somebody that's African,
Yeah.
I always ask where they from and what's a place to visit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they said, like, when I break up South Africa, they like, you can go to Ghana, you can go to Kenya. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to Nigeria. Don't go.
I heard Nigeria is one of the places that's popular for like tourists as far as
Yeah,
like,
but
they got like a whole
they hold
rich.
Yeah, I don't know.
downtown,
They
like,
told
type
me not to go. These are Africans, nigga. They ain't been over there that long.
Yeah, that's why I said
They telling me not to go there, and they saying don't go to South Africa.
So you teaching me something, nigga? I
Shit,
thought
they
that was
teaching
like
me something. I gotta ask, nigga. Look, before I, nigga, shit,
before I invade on y'all country at this point.
nigga. I done watched all kind of movies. Them Tutsis, they everywhere, nigga.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to fuck around like Hotel Rwanda. I ain't trying to be down like that.
Nah, me neither.
So, and she just like adamant about this South Africa trip, bro. And I'm like, no, let's go see the Eiffel Tower. Let's go see the Great Wall or some shit like that. I'm not going to Africa, bro.
I'm not too keen on Asian countries either.
Why? You don't like niggas?
No, it's not. They don't see a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be the one nigga that they don't know how to like approach. Or come to, or like I don't want it to be a problem. I want to go somewhere where it's nigga friendly. You get what I'm saying? Where a lot of tourists.
Well, you can take Sweden off the list.
Yeah, you know what? That wasn't even a place on my shit anyway. I want to go to Australia though. I don't know if they see a lot of niggas, but they just like they got a lot of scenery and animals and shit.
But speaking of Sweden and traveling outside the country,
Yeah.
I know last week or the last episode rather we touched on
A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky and his situation, and now they are charging him with assault.
Yeah.
Which he could face up to 2 years in prison. But I read somewhere that if they don't, then they owe him like $2 million or some shit like that.
I heard that he was getting fines or going to jail. So I heard it's gonna be either one. So if he don't go to jail, he gonna end up having to pay money.
Right.
So I didn't hear anything about him getting money.
Yeah,
That'd be cool if it was.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been. You know, I read so much shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully, like I said, with that situation, you know what I'm saying, I hope it work out for Rocky. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up to be over there. Now they charging you with assault. You know what I'm saying? Even Donald Trump, red ass, you know, chimed in on it like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said his wife brought it to him.
Like, what the fuck going on, bro? Like, his wife probably listening to Rocky, like, but, you know, she fuck with that fashion shit.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
What's the weird part about it is G-Eazy had, I had found out G-Eazy had an incident out there, and he had chimed in on it and said that he felt like they being racist because he had a fight and it was just a fine. It was the same deal where, you know, they jumped on somebody and he just paid a fine and was on by his business.
Right.
But for them to do all of this to him about that, it got to be something. They trying to make an example out of him.
Facts.
So it's
Because he black.
yeah.
100%.
I don't know if it's because he black. I think it's because he American.
G-Eazy American.
But yeah,
That's why G-Eazy said it's racist. Same scenario, same situation. I paid a fine, I'm home.
I see
Same
what you're
situation, he's in jail.
Yeah, you're right. It's racist.
It's racist.
Yeah.
But that's not like, it all stems like from the
Them not dealing
relationship.
them.
No, it's all stems from the relationship that we have over here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
That's
looking
all.
at it on TV and shit.
That's all they see. All they know is like, okay, these are the black people from America. You know what I mean? It's that stereotypical nigga. You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't even look at it from that token. That's a smart way.
That's what I mean. A lot of like, cause you know, most of the time, like they don't know how it's all reactive. Yeah. They don't. They've never had an encounter with a black guy for real.
So they're only looking at it from the TV.
So they're looking at it from the TV. So
you
know what I mean. But just like people here do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? White people here, they look at niggas a certain way because of the media. You ain't even never really had a bad experience with a black guy, let alone any experience. Yeah. You going based off of what you see in the media.
Yeah.
If that was the case, then we should be racist against you too.
Yeah.
Cause y'all do fuck shit too.
If that's the case, y'all the devil. Because they always the devil in the movie.
The fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's all that is. And in light of that though, like, it was an incident with Future.
Yeah.
Over, what was it?
It might have been London or something.
It might have been London. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know, Future was over there, and his bodyguard got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, and he got in the car.
Future got the fuck on, which should happen. Yeah. Your bodyguard's objective is to protect you or defuse the situation.
Where he fucked up is, as a bodyguard, you shouldn't turn your back on nobody that you having confrontations with.
Exactly. So
that's why he got knocked out. He got snuck. Anybody can get knocked out getting snuck.
Oh, I'm not tripping over him getting knocked out. I ain't tripping over that.
I am, because you a trained security guard.
Yeah, but everybody got their day, nigga. Everybody got a puncher's chance.
But watching the video, it's not even a puncher's chance. You put yourself in that position. You don't even supposed to put your back to these people at all.
I understand that. But I only brought that up to elaborate on the fact that when these celebrities go out of town, you know what I'm saying, or overseas rather,
they have to be.
They run into situations. And then Joe Budden on the Joe Budden podcast, shouts out to y'all, he chimed in on it. And I like listening to him when they talk about certain shit like that, because at one point he was that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Traveling, touring and shit like that overseas. So basically, a lot of these celebrities go through bullshit overseas that we don't really know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, craze fans.
I was just about to
running
say,
up, trying
from what
to.
I heard, the fans overseas is way more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see these people more as often as because they going through the States 20 like damn near 24/7.
Yeah.
So for them to go out there, it's a luxury.
Yeah.
So they see them people and they go crazy. They get the Beatles effect, even if they're not a Beatles type artist.
But what leads to the volatile attitude?
Not getting a reaction that you want, because everybody not approachable. 100%. Some people, like, if I'm not in a area where I'm signing autographs and shit, I might not be want to be dealt with.
Right.
So when you see somebody, you can be like, okay, what's up, bro? And keep it moving. They be like, no, I want a picture. You be like, no, we ain't doing pictures today.
Right.
He be like, what, nigga? Let me get a picture. Start recording.
Right. And see, that's the shit like that I'm finding out now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just doing my digging and how many celebrities have had interactions like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit happens here too.
That shit happened. That shit happened 4 times to Rocky alone before this happened. Like, they got pictures of him.
Yeah, I remember him in
niggas
London,
in like a bodega in London fighting. Like, this happens a lot because he a popular nigga.
I think it's the being able to be accessible.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I mean? We
Being
talked
out
about
and dangling.
We talk about that on the show. Like, when you get into that celebrity shit, and you become a face, and people, you know what I'm saying, they fan out. You gotta getting into it. You gotta understand, like, okay, like, nigga, this is shit that can happen.
Yeah.
So in order to keep the peace, anytime I'm moving around with at least one big ass nigga or 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
Just because I know people want to fuck with me.
And I understand what you're saying about that, because him going into places like little bodegas and shit like that, that's some place you can send a runner to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to you don't even have to get out the car at that point.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he putting himself in the hood still, because he one of those niggas that's like, when I touch down, I want to go touch the hood and see the hood. So he want to go sit in the hood, and that ain't where it's at, nigga. You don't know these niggas.
Not even that, bro. Like, it's just because I'm that nigga. Like, anytime I travel somewhere, like, I want to go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a comfort thing.
Yeah, because when we was in Florida, I definitely went and got the food from the hood.
You got to go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're going to get the best food, get the best weed, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. So I understand that logic. You know what I'm saying? How he feel about that. Yeah. But I'm me, and he's A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
I ain't there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To have that, I know better. That when I get to a point where motherfuckers like, oh shit, what up? You know what I mean? That like, okay, I need to chill.
Because you got to think about it. When we go places, we stand out as Detroit niggas. Imagine ASAP Rocky in some place that he don't even supposed to be at.
That's ASAP Rocky.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different... niggas probably don't even know how to react for real.
Yeah.
Seeing them in that position. They don't know how to come at them or whatever it is.
Yeah, you gotta move around different, man. Like, you know, we talked about it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about Nipsey, God bless the dead. You know, you cannot move around like you used to move around.
Yeah. But in this situation, the only reason that it's kind of weird that they doing them like this is because he was going somewhere. I don't know if he was leaving a venue or going to a venue, but him and his security guard, it wasn't like they were just standing there fucking with them. Mm-hmm. The niggas was following them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everywhere they go, the niggas kept like popping up and being like aggressive with them. So at a point, like after having so many interactions and nothing happened, something happened. You get what I'm saying? Right. So if you got all the video leading up to it, why is these people not being charged for basically harassing these niggas?
My one question, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Why didn't they call the police?
What you mean?
Rocky and them.
Because they got security.
Yeah, but security ain't. But be like.
What do I pay security for? If I can just call the police if I don't need security. If that's the case, I'm just gonna call the police.
Did he have security with him for real?
Yeah, the nigga who did the most of the bulk of the fighting was the security. Okay, you get what I'm saying? It's him and three niggas that's out there.
Yeah, but he fought too, right?
Yeah, because
that's where he fucked up at.
Because he had one security and it was two niggas.
Your security should be able to handle two niggas, bro. Yeah, that's where he fucked up at. You swung. That's why Future ain't nothing happened to Future. He got in the car. Let your security do their fucking job, bro. I'm not saying it's right for the shit that they doing, but because I remember I seen that part of the video where you see him come in and hit dog. Yeah. That's what you fucked up at. Yeah. Let your security do their job. That's what they paid for.
He fucked up, but
fucked up.
But what's weird is how is they not charged for anything? The two dudes is not being charged for nothing.
I heard that they couldn't even find the niggas at first.
They found them now, but now it's like they basically like defendants in the case. They not being prosecuted for nothing. They just gonna be coming in for witnesses if anything.
I guess I mean I want to say it's like it is harassment, but you got to understand too. Like over there, they look at certain encounters different than we do.
Everything is different.
So I'm taking that into account. Yeah. It's just different over there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can beat a nigga like poking. You know what I'm saying? But you can't react. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation.
That's bullshit though.
It is bullshit, but that's their country.
Yeah, a country is bullshit. Nigga, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But I'm just looking at it like that. And when we talked about it, I didn't even really elaborate on the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that Rocky participated in the scrap. Yeah. That's where he fucked up. That's why he's in jail.
Instance, the camera dude for Charlamagne and them. Right. He got locked up in Sweden too. Okay. Out there, he said that they look at security guards like public officials. So they like basically the equivalent of police officers. Okay. So hitting one of those would be hitting the public official. Right. He did 3 weeks in jail, got out, came back to the States, and he just can't go to Sweden no more. Right. So why would if this is a regular dude in a regular fight and he actually hit a security dude that's supposed to be police, why did he get that treatment and Rocky getting this? And these is just two random ass motherfuckers.
I think because it's publicized. It's because when you got videos and shit like that, like as a country,
they have video too for Charlamagne shit. Yeah,
but did it go viral?
It didn't go viral
because he's a cameraman. Yeah, we talking about A$AP Rocky, who's a celebrity.
But I'm saying it's just like
I understand that, but
y'all dealing with him in a certain way.
They're trying to set a precedence of how this is going to happen when celebrities come to our country.
I get it, but I'm saying like you remember how we just said that they country bullshit as far as like
you said they country bullshit. Well, I'm with you
definitely, but how they shit was bullshit. Obviously, it might not. It's not as bullshit as they making it seem in this case because we see in other cases where they letting niggas off like G-Eazy. Right. So obviously they have some structure like how we have as far as like reviewing the evidence. Right. So if you review this evidence in this case, how can you tell me those two guys is not antagonists in any way?
I'm not saying that they're not. Yeah. the argument is, and what I'm saying to you is that Rocky's footage, because I never even heard of G-Eazy's incident.
Yeah.
Over there. I ain't seen no video of that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
We live in a reactive state. That is a fact.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They know shit happens.
100%.
So when you got this shit happening in your country, and the world know about it, you're going to take a different action because the world knows about it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we have to set a different precedence. Precedence.
Yeah.
I know some of these words. Like, okay, this is how this shit gonna happen. It's reactive.
Yeah.
If it was no video, I guarantee you it wouldn't be a problem. It'd be Rocky probably talking about that shit over here, like, bro, like that shit was wild. Nothing. But the fact that it went viral and it's global, they have to, you know what I'm saying, set the tone. Like when you can't come over here fucking with our people.
But it's not fucking with our people. You see our people, y'all people fucking with me.
It don't fucking matter.
It does matter.
Because they over in their country. I'm looking at it
what
from
I'm saying
Sweden.
is most niggas is like, okay, I understand, like, because last week I said they probably don't want us to come over there in the first place. They probably want their artists to be getting those $1 million bags. But if you're gonna have to feed the people, they're gonna want to see these celebrities that they're watching on
100%,
TV.
100%.
So if you keep doing this shit, then celebrities ain't gonna come out there. Now your people is gonna be mad, and you just like try to cater to the minority of the group that don't like Americans when the majority is fucking with their music. Right. So now you gonna have your country looking at you a certain way because y'all fucking with the people coming over there to entertain them.
Nigga, every people's, I mean,
we cater to our people. If our people say something on the internet that ain't good, it's something getting changed. If it's enough people,
right?
For them, it ain't like that. It's basically like a dictatorship. Like, nigga, fuck y'all.
Yeah. Prime Minister, Parliament, all that. Yeah. Like, they got their own way of doing shit. Yeah. The only reason, like I'm saying, the only reason that this situation is the way it is because it's tape of it and it's viral. That's the only reason.
I get that.
That's the only reason. We live in a reactive state, and America is one of those countries that does that. Yeah. We know it's a problem, but it's not a problem until it's global. You know what I'm saying? The opioid epidemic. When that shit, niggas been fucking with pills and all that shit for the longest. Yeah. But when it becomes a global problem, or a national, well, in our instance, a national problem,
then it starts changing.
Come on, let's get to it.
There's legislation behind this. Yeah, new rules coming.
Exactly. It's a reactive state. Yeah. That's how they look at it. If there was no videotape, Rocky would not be in jail at all. He probably would have went to jail. He'd be out right now. He'd have paid that fine. Yeah, just like G-Eazy.
That's what they said. Most of the time, he would have been out the next day. Yeah, there wouldn't have been nothing.
But because it's publicized and everybody talking about it,
the only reason they talking about it is because they sitting them down for so long.
We wouldn't have a conversation. They talking about right, because they sitting them down for so long. And the reason why they sat them down for that long is because it's a fucking video.
But we don't know if it was a video for G-Eazy or not. It could have been a video.
That's what I'm saying.
It just wasn't publicized like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So because this is publicized, we have to really get in on this.
But y'all not. Y'all, it's publicly and y'all doing it wrong.
They doing it their way. We look at it like it's wrong because a fight, niggas go to jail, get in a nigga, and come out the next day off a fight.
The reason I say that is because if they was doing that in every case, then I would understand why it would be right. It would be that. Yeah. They're not even doing that with all celebrities. They just doing ASAP Rocky like that.
I only heard of the other celebrity, which is G-Eazy.
I mean, other celebrities came out and said they had incidents overseas.
So if they had those same incidents, though,
but they didn't do them, it wasn't as extreme as this. They didn't even get to the point where they was charging.
But was it the same shit though? Was it viral?
Yeah, it was. Oh no, it wasn't viral. It was fights.
That's the difference.
It shouldn't be.
I understand what you're saying, bro. But
have they said that was the difference?
No, you could just say it's common fucking sense.
We think everything's supposed to be common sense in this shit. They're not doing that shit by common sense.
Listen, what I'm saying is if everybody have the same interaction, right? Yeah. If everybody get into a fight, but one fight is publicized, we got film of this shit, and that shit go viral, and everybody start talking about it. That, like, all them other fights don't matter. The only one that matters is the one that people can see.
What I'm telling you is, I don't think the video went viral until after they held him for a certain amount of time. It wouldn't have been viral if they would have let him out the next day.
But you also said...
Because it didn't come out the same night.
But you also said the cameraman got held for a long time, too.
Yeah.
For 3 weeks.
But that was because he hit a public official.
Right. So
that was a police officer. And they had footage of that, too.
So he also got jailed. Yeah. But like I said, the difference is is that we know, like that was his story. Anybody know? The people in his circle knew. Charlamagne probably knew.
I was about to say, they was talking about
And
it on
they
the
circle.
podcast and shit.
Right, and they circle.
Not the circle, but it was in the ethos. It was out here and it was on film and on
I want to see that fight.
Yeah.
I want to see that fight. And then unless footage came out after he got home, then it's like, all right, like this is what happened over there. You feel me?
No, because they used it in court. That's how they kind of got him off because they showed.
So it's a good chance that Rocky might get off.
Yeah.
It's a good chance.
It's just the holding. Like this nigga been almost a month now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And niggas still talking about it.
And now they talking about bringing charges and shit.
No, they charged them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
If
now it's getting
this
to a
shit
point
was
where
not publicized, bro. The media, bro, like the media escalates a lot of shit, bro.
I understand that.
You know that's what we do.
Yeah.
We escalate shit. We talk about shit that people might not necessarily even heard about.
Yeah.
And then we give them that information. And until they tell that information. We escalate shit. The bigger your platform, the bigger the control you have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who released that shit? TMZ?
Probably so.
If TMZ had that footage, nigga, TMZ global. It's out there, nigga. Everybody talking about the tweet like, man, y'all see that shit on TMZ? Man, fuck, man, we gotta do something. They reactive. You know what I'm saying? But free Rocky, though, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit, it's fucked up. I hope he get off. But looking at that tape, and this is for any other artist or celebrity or public figure or whatever the fuck. If you know, like, you have certain situations, start moving around with some security, with proper people around you. That way, you won't be implementing that shit.
Fuck that shit, artists. Stop going overseas. Keep your money in the States and
Nigga, how you think they getting the Brill bag, nigga, overseas?
I'm saying, bro, like if them niggas ain't gonna respect
All
you,
you
it
gotta
ain't
do-
worth the risk.
you gotta do-
You gonna spend all the money they was gonna give you trying to get the fuck up out of there.
No, all you gotta do, like, no.
Because incidents like this sets a precedent for fans to know that it's no boundaries. You can do whatever you want and they can't touch you. So you can be the irritator and do these viral videos where you fucking with celebrities and they not doing nothing. Celebrities, if you don't want to go through that shit, don't go there. You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do
Don't go there.
is get security. Get your security.
The security fucking got this. What the
He
situation?
had one
is.
nigga.
It don't matter.
But it do matter because he jumped his dumbass in that shit and swung too.
It don't-
If he wouldn't have put a hand on them niggas, bro, he wouldn't be in jail.
it don't matter though.
It does matter. Your security job is to either defuse the situation, protect you, get you out of the fucking way. That's your security
It
job.
didn't seem like his security was struggling. That was a decision that he made
that
in his
that
mind.
he made, so that's why the fuck he in jail. Cause he made that dumbass decision.
I understand that. But
Keep it
what I'm
real.
saying is-
Future just went through the same shit. Is he in jail?
No.
Why? Because he let his security handle that shit and he got the fuck on.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Go
in
over
turn,
go,
your security got
go
knocked the
get
fuck
your
out.
fucking money. Don't go get your money. If you feel like you got a fan base over there, nigga, go get your bag. But protect yourself. And what I mean by protect yourself is have the right security. Not your man's choo-choo in them who gon' up and you know what I'm saying?
You can't up out there. These niggas just took a 13-hour flight. Ain't no guns involved, my
unless
nigga.
you fly private.
Yeah.
Unless you fly private. So
They
and
still
I-
got rules and regulations with that shit. But go ahead, I see.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas do that shit though in private.
I don't know
That's why
about
niggas
guns.
fly private.
I don't know about guns. They do smoking weed and shit.
But what I'm saying is, all you got to do is protect yourself. Don't not go over there and get no bag.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like don't boycott Sweden. If you feel like that shit wrong and they handle that situation wrong, then do what you got to do. But all artists know that it's money over there. London,
Yeah.
Sweden, fucking whatever, nigga, just not South Africa. Like, shouts out to South Africa.
They got the bag over there. Don't do that.
They probably do. Akon, shouts out to Akon though.
They got the
But,
bag over there.
you know, just protect yourself. That's all you gotta do is get the right fucking security. And know that your job is to fucking rap, perform, sing, entertain, whatever. Not to be fucking involved in fights. Let your security handle that. Worst, what TMZ gonna report? Big J's security got into some shit. Where was Big J at the hotel?
No, it's just
No
gonna be,
problem,
It's just
nigga.
gonna be like how the Future shit happened. It's just gonna be like his security gonna get knocked
Future
out.
was chilling too, like shit. Nigga, he got it.
He don't got it. Though.
But hey, shit.
So if it was really aggressive and they was trying to get to you once your security get knocked out, then what?
I'm running.
You just you gonna let niggas chase you around?
Yes, nigga.
Yes,
nigga.
Just because you don't want to.
Because if I do something to these niggas, bro, that shit gonna be
Why take that risk, my nigga? Fuck that.
What you mean? Why take that risk, bitch? Because if I go over here, I'm gonna clean up, nigga. I'm gonna get 3, 4, 5 million, nigga, from over here.
If you don't run fast enough, you gonna have to spend that money. Because once they corner your ass, then what?
I'm just gonna curl it to a ball, nigga. Let them beat the shit out of me. But what are they? If they fans, nigga, what am I running for? If they fans,
why do I have to run?
That's what I'm saying. Cause I thought them niggas was fans.
The niggas probably, you gotta think about it. You thinking of like just people coming to a concert not turned up and they just see these niggas like, oh, I'm fanning out. No, these is drunk people. These is motherfucking niggas that's rolling off of shit. You don't know what the fuck going through their mind, bro.
Matter of fact, did y'all see that picture of Safari?
These niggas sweating.
Did you see Safari in the street?
Yeah.
With the armed security with the AKs, nigga?
Yeah.
That's how you moving, nigga.
Yeah.
That's how I'm moving.
That's a lot of money to spend, but yeah, I understand.
That's how I'm moving.
Yeah. If you got it like that.
Period. I got 2 or 3 of my security, and I'm calling ahead for like whatever. If I'm independent, I know it's a different way. You got to go probably talk to them and have your security, hire some other security from over there.
I was about to say, and you have to talk to the police because you ain't just about to be toting guns in nobody's city without them knowing.
In nobody's country.
Yeah.
But I'm calling ahead like it's proper ways of handling that shit. Yeah. But we know ASAP Rocky is a person that likes to dangle. He don't move around like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Another instance of a person not understanding their fame.
I see that. I'm not saying he wasn't wrong in the situation at all. He is, but this shouldn't be that extreme.
No, it shouldn't be that extreme. I looked at the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's a fucking fight. We over here I look at fights differently.
Yeah.
It's a fucking scrap. They got beat the fuck up. Nigga, get the fuck on.
They learned their lesson that day.
Boom. That's it. You want to press charges, some bodily harm shit, cool.
And that's the even crazier part. They not even doing that.
I know.
They not pressing no charges or nothing, bro. So why the fuck is this?
Because it's they gotta look at it like
that's
nigga,
bullshit.
I understand that, bro. It's their country. You feel me? They got.
I ain't going to fuck. I ain't fucking around in their country no more. Well, period. If I'm that celebrity,
I go to Sweden, nigga. But I'm secured up, nigga. You ain't getting to me. That's that. You ain't getting to me.
Cause shit, when Snoop shot, even here, if your security like do a nigga dirty and like dirty enough, you getting charged for that shit anyway. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't never really seen nobody get actually charged for a crime that somebody else did that was like
that murder where Snoop's bodyguard shot a nigga.
Then I thought they said Snoop did some shooting too though.
That's why he got off because he didn't shoot him.
Yeah, so right, that's what I'm saying. So you gonna go through the motions, but you definitely gonna get off because you didn't do shit.
But nigga, what I'm saying is
that shit was like a drive-by too though. Wasn't it?
No,
did he shoot from the car?
I thought they was outside the car. The nigga was in the car. I thought the nigga did the drive-by and they was outside doing
and they was
something.
busting back.
Yeah. And
Well, Snoop got off on the shit because he didn't shoot.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. He had to go through this. He was like going through the charges for like 2 years off this shit.
Yeah, but nigga,
come on, that's a flaw in the justice system, nigga.
All justice systems are flawed.
Any easy cop work could have got that exonerated easily. Like nigga, who had the gun?
Yeah, but you know too over here too, like nigga, it don't matter if you with me and I go murder a nigga and you ain't had no idea, nigga, you going to jail too.
Yeah,
you accessory.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna get no life, but you gonna get 30.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's just a flaw. Cause at the end of the day, it's your word. Like unless I implement you and say that nigga, when I hung out the window, he held the steering wheel. Unless I implement you like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, nigga, it's your word against the prosecutor.
Yeah.
What did you do? Shit, nothing. I ain't know nothing was going on. And it's been cases where niggas got off on that shit. Like, bro, he picked me up from work and I ain't know what the fuck was going on, nigga. I jumped out the car and ran. But you got to be the nigga that go to the police. You got to be the nigga that implement me.
I just listened to a podcast of a comedian saying that happened to him. He got in the car. He was in college. He called a nigga like, hey, I need a ride. He got picked up. Nigga taking him to his dorm room. Right before when they pulled into the college, they got pulled over and the car was stolen.
Yeah.
And he sat there and explained to them niggas like, I just called this nigga, brother, come get me. I don't know shit about nothing.
Right.
And they end up letting him off of that shit. Yeah. But like you can.
But dog, but he can contest to that. Like, so what's up with your boy? Man, I just picked him up. He ain't know nothing. And, da 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 da. he can get off like that.
Yeah.
But yo, you gotta be with a motherfucker that's 100.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be with a motherfucker that's 100.
Because most niggas is gonna be like, nigga, I don't know. This car ain't supposed to be stolen.
Or that I ain't talking to nobody. You ain't talking to nobody, nigga. You ain't saying shit, nigga. They just gonna implement both of y'all, nigga. Y'all going down with it. That's just what it is.
Yep.
So, and then you know how niggas is about snitching.
Well, speaking of being co-conspirators on shit, TK got 55 years.
TK, oh my God. Young boy.
19 years
19. On the run. That shit was hard, dog.
That
shit was hard, bro.
The whole case is hard,
that
bro.
Shit hard,
think about
bro.
it as an artist, but it's fucked up and unfortunate for a young nigga.
He from Texas too, ain't he?
I think he might be. I know he from down south for sure.
All right, so TK, if y'all don't know who TK is, he got his popular song that I love.
The Race.
The Race. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much about him cutting his fucking tether off and winding up in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, some bodies got the dropping and it
was a robbery going wrong.
So
they went in to rob a dude that they knew, and they end up killing his roommate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the dude who was coming out just to see what was going on, and they ended up killing him.
And
he wasn't the gunman in the case, but he was a co-conspirator, and they got him for 55 years.
But he got another murder charge
pending. I mean, at this point,
what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, they probably just gonna run it concurrent with what he already got. The other dude, the actual shooter, got life though.
The reason why this shit was cold, and I don't condone, murder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Killing niggas, especially not robbery. That's some sucker shit. But the reason why the shit was so cold is the nigga cut off his ankle monitor and got the fuck on.
Yeah.
And was making videos about him being on the run.
Yeah.
Like, that shit hard, bro.
I mean, it's never really been that true of a testament to the music as that, bro. Like, he
never.
Yeah, I don't think it ever been laid out like that, bro. He might be a trailblazer of his own.
That nigga crossed state lines, nigga. They found that nigga in New Jersey, bro.
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
That nigga was in the South. He was from the South, bro. He in New Jersey now.
Dangling, though.
That nigga, but his pictures, I'm like, this nigga looks scary to the motherfucker. He's 19.
He look like a little menace, bro.
Yeah, he look bad than the motherfucker. You know, one of them kids bad as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, but that shit tough, though.
And then, another thing, like you said, we don't condone murder and shit. But how he took it on the chin. They said he ain't even, like, flinch or cry, none of that shit. He took it on the chin, bro.
I thought something was funny, too.
What?
Because when he walked in the courtroom, he had
glasses.
I'm like, nigga, why the fuck do every nigga who go to court? All of a sudden, when you go to jail, you can't see, nigga.
It looked good. You see, Suge, that nigga played like he was blind.
Every single nigga who go to jail come out the court with glasses on,
In
nigga.
Suge case, it was funny because he ran a nigga over, so he tried to make sure he was blind because like he couldn't see him.
Bro, listen, bro.
Like, I didn't see that nigga.
Why the fuck, though? Like, do you notice that shit?
I noticed it. That's why I knew you was talking about the glasses, bro. I peeped that shit.
Like, bitch, you ain't never have a shade on, nigga.
He try to look sophisticated and
no,
shit, bro.
nigga, he try to get some handicap points, nigga.
Vision ain't handicapped.
It is. It's a handicap.
You got to be extreme. You got to glasses. If you got glasses, you ain't that handicapped, my nigga.
Oh my God, that nigga walked in that bitch with them glasses on, bro. I died laughing, nigga.
He should have walked with a stick, bro. I would act like I was completely blind.
I said, this nigga has never, ever mentioned that he could not see.
I'm legally blind.
They is wearing that shit out, bro. But it don't work. All right, so yeah, you look like, okay, something might be wrong with
They
dog.
cleaned him up good, and
they
he still
him.
got 55.
Oh, do you think the lawyer doing that? Here, throw these glasses on, nigga. Make
Oh
it
yeah,
look good.
they definitely make it. They like, nigga, you gotta wear a tie. You gotta. He probably like, bro, I ain't wearing no goddamn tie. Put that tie on, bro.
I don't know if we can shout out dog. I mean, because he a killer.
I feel bad for him being 19.
19, yeah.
So I do
yeah.
want him to tell him to keep his head up, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I hope he learned and able to maybe get an appeal, maybe 20 years down the line when they see that this nigga like reformed himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always possibilities. If they only gave him 55, they ain't give him life.
Yeah,
so it's a possibility.
But that pending joint.
Yeah, that might be the one that nailed in the coffin. So
nailed in the coffin. So we gonna keep our ears posted and let y'all know about TK, man. That nigga, I'm gonna do some digging. I want to find out if that nigga really legally blind, because these niggas are these glasses, bro.
Them glasses.
They show up to court with glasses on, my nigga. I ain't like, bro. that shit be looking so funny to me though. Like nigga, you been out here, nigga, moving around, nigga, no glass on your face. The moment you go to jail, you blind, nigga.
Blind in the motherfucker.
Is they doing something to niggas in that bitch?
It's the Kool-Aid, nigga.
I was like,
You remember back in the day they used to say they used to put them pills in so niggas won't be getting hard and raping niggas and shit?
what?
They used to put pills in the it's these pills that's supposed to like make your erection, like make you not have erections.
Okay.
And they was putting it in like the drink and the food just so motherfuckers won't be getting raped so much.
Oh man.
So niggas wasn't that testosterone level go down because you ain't.
That must have been a lot of raping for
It
them to
was.
want to drug.
That was early 90s, bro. That was the 90s, my nigga.
Niggas are raping for fun.
But you got to think about it, nigga. That was like the prison movies was rampant at that moment. That's when the rapes and shit we was seeing what was going on. In the 80s, we didn't see that shit like that.
But people that I talked to that did penitentiary time,
They say that shit don't be happening.
it don't
like
be
that.
like that. Like the niggas that's fucking niggas is gay niggas or niggas that want to fuck. Like it ain't really like niggas just taking niggas manhood.
But I have heard it is those tough niggas who be trying to assert their dominance on niggas, and they don't be thinking they gay. They like gay for the stay niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you gay.
Yeah.
Fuck that. There ain't no
blank
gay
period.
for the state. You gay, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy though. But I'm not even gonna free TK. You know what I mean? Especially if he a murderer for real. I get it. That shit is beyond me.
Yeah.
When niggas be talking about free my nigga, like I seen a meme one day, nigga, and that shit said like niggas be like free my nigga, and it was a picture of Michael Myers. Like that's how that shit be. Like your nigga he was a terrorizer out here, bro.
Yeah.
Keep that nigga in there.
So should we say rest in peace to niggas who get killed? That's like menace.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Cause that's what the hard parts kicks in. Cause like it ain't
Damn,
really.
Jay, you just kind of stumped me a little bit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, cause that's real shit though. Cause
Yeah.
like if a
It's
nigga
a-
was
it's a moral.
terrorizing
It's moral.
niggas, like it ain't really like
Like, nah, nigga.
we
he
happy
was
that nigga kind of dead.
Yeah, that nigga was a monster, nigga. I
You know
can
what
walk
I'm
to school
saying?
now, bitch.
Exactly.
I don't know, bro.
Should we say rest in peace for that?
Fuck no, we ain't saying rest in peace, nigga. If you was a terrorizer or got some terrorizers in your family that was completely monsters, fuck them niggas if they did, and if they in jail for life. I'm not freeing them niggas or RIPing them niggas, nigga. That's just what it is.
I'm with that. I agree.
Damn, like I just like I said, nigga, we set the precedence in this bitch.
Yeah, for sure. 100.
That's the name of this episode, a precedence.
Precedence, nigga.
All right, man. Where we gonna go next? Bro?
What you got?
Okay, let's keep it gangster. So I know a lot of y'all like we fuck with YouTube and Vlad TV. Now Vlad over the last
2 weeks.
I say about 2 months, because I've been watching the Mob James shit. So
Oh yeah, I was watching that.
Vlad
too.
been interviewing or has interviewed Mob James, who is affiliated with Death Row,
Yep.
and Keefy D, who is probably one of the most popular Crip members ever.
Yeah.
For his involvement
with
with
the
the
Tupac
with
murder.
the Tupac murder. I think did we talk about it a little bit on the show?
I don't think we talked about Keefy D. We talked about the documentaries that they was doing with USA and then the movie when it came out.
So Keefy D is the uncle to Orlando Anderson, the one who actually shot Tupac and killed him.
Yeah.
And Orlando Anderson is the one who got beat the fuck up
And MGM.
and
on the
MGM by
Notorious-
Tupac, Bunchy, and all them.
Yeah.
Now, I said the name Bunchy because I think
No,
Bunchy was
that was
like
Buntry.
Buntry because he was like security, right?
Yeah. His real name was Country, but they just took it off because
Because he bloods. And Buntry and Mob James are brothers.
Yeah.
Buntry is no longer living though.
Yeah. That's my James' little brother.
So, what like you had brought Keefy D up for a reason?
Yeah, like okay, a lot of people were saying that what he was doing was snitching, but what he kind of justified it by is like all the people who was involved is dead.
Right.
So is it really snitching at that point? And I seen them. They were talking to Big U about it,
And they asked Trey D as well.
yeah, and Trey D and Big U when they asked him, he was like, "You want to hear Keefy D confession?" He was like, "No, I don't want to hear no nigga snitching." And like, but then he told him he's like, all the people that was involved was dead.
Right.
So he was like, "Oh yeah, let me hear that shit." He ain't really snitching. So I wanted to ask you, is that snitching if the people is dead? Still,
Yeah.
I think so too.
And I'm gonna say yeah because in they light of like it affects your legacy if you had one. You know what I'm saying? And you know, with gang culture, like I think every individual, you know, especially the ones with nicknames, they have legacies.
Yeah.
That's just like Monster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Monster was a monster. You know what I'm saying? And he cleaned up his shit. But if he passed away, like his legacy was, you know, him being in the streets, being a big dog in the gang, but then you find out he was a snitch. Or he, you know what I'm saying?
Same
like
thing with Frank Lucas.
Right. Or he did some goofy shit. Like it taints your legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do feel like that's snitching. And I think Keefe D got a book. That's what he wrote a book. So let me give y'all a little background if y'all haven't heard. I know a lot of y'all like probably don't really fuck with Vlad like that. But because Vlad,
he kind of messy sometimes.
He messy. He gets niggas to incriminate themselves a lot. So Keefe D was a big time drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is why if you thought like, what the fuck is this nigga like? Why was he even around? Because he had money.
Yeah, they said he had a plug with El Chapo.
Yeah, he had a plug with El Chapo. And so he had money, so he was around, and then like a lot of that shit was a lot of gang niggas involved. Yeah. You know, Death Row with the blood sets, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Bad Boy kind of countering that with the going to the Crips.
Yeah. And which was the most eeriest shit hearing them talk about the story. Mm-hmm. You know, how the car, and then Orlando busting, you know what I'm saying? And he said that if the car would have pulled on his side, he would have shot him. Yeah. But then he probably would have just got shug at that point.
You want to know what was eerie for me? Was even before that when he was talking about going to get the gun to actually do the murder with, because they was out in Vegas, so they ain't had a shit on them. Yeah. And they went and talked to this dude named Zip, which is one of Diddy's people. Yeah. And he gave him the gun, and he said when he walked up to the car, they was outside of MGM after the fight. Yeah. And Zip was sitting in the car with Foxy Brown. And he looked over, told Foxy to get out for a minute. Keefe got in, and he told him, like, you know what, you got to handle that shit now. And opened up the compartment and gave him a gun. So then they went on their way and you know, killed Tupac. But it's just like, a lot of people say Diddy didn't have no involvement in it, but
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either. But it's just eerie that his people was the one that gave him the gun to kill Tupac.
Yeah, it is some creepy shit. Yeah, it is some creepy shit. But I like the fact that, you know, it's like a closed book.
Yeah, it gave us some closure to this whole Tupac story. Yeah.
Now, in light of all that, do you ever think we'll find out who killed Biggie?
Because from what we was listening to with the Keefe D Vlad shit, it seemed like everything, like, it bubbled up right after the Vegas shit, and it was over fast. Yeah. So it didn't seem like it had like residual to.
Yeah, like it. I don't think it was a retaliation.
It could have just been like angry people that Tupac got killed, and they just wanted, you know what I'm saying, wanted some get back, you know what I'm saying, in a public way, and it could have just been directed at Biggie. It wasn't like a hit or nothing. It was just some niggas who was mad that Tupac got killed and he was in LA riding around. Right. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. That shit, it was still like, it was y'all gotta watch that shit, bro. Like, just hearing the stories and, you know, like, these guys was around, you know, beloved MCs, labels, different people like that. Like, and they were so tied into the community as far as with the gang culture and just how influential the gang culture was in hip hop. That's truly the gangster rap era. Period.
All the way.
100%. Like, it was niggas getting killed. Like, a lot. Especially for some music shit, some entertainment shit. Yeah. It's a lot.
A lot.
You know, so, man, check that out. It's on Vlad, and shouts out to Vlad, though. Like, he getting, I don't know, man. Niggas,
I just didn't, like, I seen little shit during the interviews. Like, he was pressing on trying to get them to talk about information that they ain't really want to talk about. And a lot of people really don't be like, they'll, after maybe the second or third time, they might answer the question on mistake. Yeah. Just because he keep reforming the questions and asking the same shit over and over. Yeah. And I seen he was doing an interview with Skipper the Flipper, which is a ex-QC artist. Yeah. And they was trying to get him to talk about Coach K and them. And he was like, bro, you asked me this question 3 times in a row and I ain't gonna answer it the same way. He just kept saying his album title. But he like, bro, I peep what you doing. Like, stop doing that shit. And Vlad, like, he just kept pressing the issue.
Yeah.
So I seen him doing that throughout the Mob James interview and the Keefe D shit.
Yeah.
And I don't like that type of like
Journalism.
Yeah, bro. I don't like that shit. Like, if they ain't answering the question, keep it moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you interrogating these niggas. You keep asking the same question over and over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he got to get a little bit more respectful, and then his platform, people start.
I
fucking
still
with
don't,
it.
but like,
But he might have just like did this shit
I'm not
so long.
finna. If I'm going to interview with Vlad, and Vlad want to talk about my affiliates and they business dealings,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm here to talk about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can talk about all my little criminal shit and, you know, shit that I did that, you know, won't get me locked up now. But, you know, I'm not talking about these guys' business.
Because most niggas who like real niggas, he don't do that to. Because he wasn't doing that to Trey D.
Nah.
Trey D is a nigga, he respect him enough to like, whatever he don't want to talk about, he ain't even bring it up. You know what I'm saying? So he should have that type of attitude walking into all interviews.
Yeah, but, you know, Vlad is from the Bay, too. So, growing up in Cali, I think, you know, it was that gang shit. You know, everybody knew about it.
Yeah.
And I know the Bay is its own like little monster in itself, but you still respected the gang culture. So when you talk to certain niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't answering that. You gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a scary thing. Like shit, because if I'm interviewing Trey D, nigga, I don't know, nigga. I'm not asking nothing about criminal shit.
Yeah.
You know,
It ain't really like shit. You just basically
that ain't my business. First off, because that's gang business.
And whatever he divulged to you on his own, then you let him come to that.
Yeah.
You don't have to press the issue on that type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because once you get comfortable in an interview, if you notice when you're doing interviews with people, the more comfortable you get, the more they talk.
Yeah.
So they'll give you the information if you just
Shut the fuck up.
shut the fuck up. And Vlad has a real problem with that he don't do that.
He want that.
He want that sound bite, and he gonna make you say the sound bite, or he gonna keep pressing the issue unless you a real nigga, and he know that.
And he's a nigga who also care about views.
Yeah,
he cares about views. But you know, off of that. But like I said, if y'all haven't checked out that Keefe D interview, check that out. Or in the Mob James. Mob James got two of them.
Yeah. He got the one where he was wearing like
the
a black
with the red,
and then he had the one where he was wearing the Death Row shirt.
Yeah. So check that out. It was funny, like when they was talking about Suge running my man over, who was like trying to help him.
Oh yeah,
like that shit was crazy, bro.
Because he was scared.
He was scared as hell. Like, nigga, you Suge Knight. I think that was like more like, I was like, oh, this nigga, you was you was petrified.
But listening to Mob James, you can see why. Like, he was never that nigga. He was always an athlete.
Yeah.
He just hung with the niggas who was around that circle. So in proximity, soon as he got money, he started feeding them niggas who he was around, and he a blood.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't put on the set like in an original way. So he don't got the same respect as a nigga who get put on the set like that.
And I'm pretty sure Suge ain't never did no wet work either. So
I mean, they say he was a monster in Death Row days.
yeah,
Like he was doing
punching
shit.
niggas, slapping niggas, and shit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. But he wasn't going to the gangsters and niggas who respected doing that. He was doing that to the little homies. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that shit crazy as hell though. Oh shit, man. Where we gonna go now, man? Let's go to Hot Girls versus City Girls.
This show shit. I know a little bit about it, but you gotta.
Because I only know a little bit about it too. But I mean, because all right, so if y'all follow us on Instagram, I made a comment, a synopsis on female rapping.
Yeah.
At the current state, it was really about Jermaine Dupri stripper rapping comments, and I kind of chimed in on it. But just seeing this kind of shit, I don't believe what it is. Like, they trying to play it up like it's some beef. I don't believe it's beef. I believe
that's what they playing. I thought it was just like a preference.
Nah, it's like niggas been taking like subliminals on Twitter and shit like that.
Oh, I didn't know about all that.
Like,
See,
so
I just knew it was social media thing.
I just thought the shit was funny. Because not for nothing, the music industry is probably the most transparent industry in the world.
Yeah.
When a nigga do some goofball shit, 9 times out of 10 he got an album coming behind it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's that kind of those formulas.
That's the climate of
that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So, and I know Meg is on a rise, and right now, City Girls and them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they up.
Yeah.
So you pit them against each other in a way, the same way you did Cardi and Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we gonna play it up, and that's gonna build up steam on Meg, even though Meg got steam, but she all over the place now.
But that's the fucked up part about it, because when they do that, they taking away from the city girls, because the city girls, like with JT gone, they can't compete with Meg.
Yeah,
because JT is a writer and Meg is a writer. Like, we know Young Miami getting verses from people, so she can never be able to compete with Meg, because Meg can go on fucking Sway and do a freestyle and murder that shit. Yeah. She can't do that. So it ain't really fair to put them against each other, because they two different type of artists.
I think it's more. That's why it's the movement. It's the city girls
versus the hot girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the battle of the movements, not the individuals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they plan it up. It's interesting to watch, though.
So I'm guessing the city girls is the ratchet scammer bitches, and then the hot girls is just the girls who want to be thoughts.
Probably. Yeah, that's what
I took from it.
Yeah, that's what I take from it too. Like, I mean, I feel like they all one and the same. But
yeah, it's it's two sides of the same coin, my nigga. It's definitely two sides of the same coin.
It's the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to stay with the. I brought that up because Bow Wow is a messy nigga.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try to get a nice little decent segue about messy shit.
Yeah.
Cause that hot girl, city girl shit, it's some messy shit, but I see what y'all doing. It's all for business. Yeah. You're trying to set a precedence. Yeah. So Bow Wow talked about Sierra.
Okay.
Again. And I know where this conversation gonna go. So in the middle of him performing, he decides to stop the music and say, "I had that bitch first." Now, on this show, we've talked about people talking about married women.
Yeah.
If Russell Wilson pull up on motherfucking Bow Wow and beat the dog shit out of him, he has every right.
Yeah.
It's warranted. You cannot talk about a married woman.
Yeah. And
T.I. swung on one of the pound for pound best fighters in the world because of his wife.
And he didn't even speak on her in a horrible way, because he cool with her. He just made it seem like what it wasn't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You cannot disrespect a married woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's in poor taste and it's ignorant.
Yeah.
We know you used to fuck around with her, nigga. We still see the videos on YouTube.
Yeah. We all know.
We know. You don't got to keep saying that shit.
And what's crazy is, in most of the capacities where he spoke on her in the past, even when he spoke on her when the last time he was on Vlad,
right,
he spoke on her in a good capacity. He was like, you know what I'm saying, we was cool, and that was my homie.
You should not want to talk about a married woman, though.
You know Vlad bring it up, but I understand what you're saying. He normally be cool with the, like, if they come with a question about his exes, even Angela, he speak on them good and then move on because they know they got people.
Yeah.
But in this capacity, I think he was on stage, he was feeling himself, he probably was drinking a little bit, and he said some stupid shit.
I think anything Bow Wow does, ignorant and in poor taste, is on purpose.
I don't think it's on purpose, because if he probably would have made a song if he felt some type of way about that shit for real, like how Ray J did.
Yeah.
I did it first. Like, he would have did that a long time ago, but he ain't even do that. I feel like he be turned up and he can't control himself.
You ever been on Facebook and like scrolling and see one of your exes that you used to like just dog? Yeah. And see her with a nigga, like, this bitch ain't happy. I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna post about it, but I'm that nigga like, no contest.
Yeah. I mean, but that could have been the case, but he shouldn't be saying that shit out loud. That's some shit he can feel.
You ain't never did that before?
I ain't said it out loud. I mean, I said it to, like, in a professional, like, in a me and you, you my homie. But I'm talking about, like, I ain't ever talked about that shit online.
No, I wouldn't do no shit like that. Cause I ain't trying to.
That's what he.
That's stupid.
That's what he did. He did it on stage where he knew it was gonna
like,
be.
Bro,
online.
I'm bad with that shit though. Like I'm happy as fuck at home. Like, I love my wife.
Yeah.
I like seeing my ex-girlfriends fucked up. I like seeing that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm an asshole because I do too.
I like it, and I know that I set a precedence
in their life.
And you can't get that back.
Yeah.
So you jump from nigga to nigga. That shit is amazing to me.
I mean,
or what kind of nigga I am.
I be feeling like that because most of the time I don't be ending it, or it don't end in a way where I was satisfied with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I walked away and we both was cool after, if you happy, I ain't tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if me and you ended on bad terms, and then I see that shit, and you ain't happy, I get a little small piece of like, yeah, I got something over on that bitch. Like,
it ain't like I don't want to have nothing over you. I just enjoy the fact of I just enjoy watching you.
Maybe I'm phrasing it wrong, but I feel the same way.
I enjoy watching.
I get a little bit of happiness or satisfaction knowing that these bitches is less happy than me.
Facts, nigga.
That's
facts,
just what
facts.
it is.
It's a fucked up. I know that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I don't have like a bad
Discord or any of the
none of them. I just like it. Just do something for me.
Yeah,
cause I know I'm that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And if you would have did what you were supposed to do, aka exactly what the fuck I said do, your whole situation would be a lot better.
You get an air horn for that, my nigga.
I'm just saying I'm that nigga and I know that. Yeah. So to see them go through that, bro, like, and I'm pretty sure that I've told every woman that I've ever like dated, like, baby, I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's downhill after this.
Yeah, they see it through the actions too, because niggas ain't gonna do some of the shit that if I fuck with you, I'm gonna do.
Man, like dog, like the shit just funny. I'm that guy. Yeah. But back to Bow Wow. Bow Wow, we fuck with you, bro. But nigga, you can't do no shit like that. I'm giving Russell Wilson all permission to pull up on you and throw some hands on you.
You got the green light?
You got the green light, Russ. Go on and whoop his ass, bro. Like, on God. Like, that situation with Future and shit like that, they got a kid together. That's a different situation. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? They got a co-parent.
That,
You feel me? But, nigga, you can't get, like...
You an outsider.
When Ray J did that shit to Kim Kardashian, I hit it. He made a whole song about it.
Yeah.
Ray J is one of the biggest clout chasers on earth. Yeah. The only difference is he Brandy's brother.
Not only that, and then he got whacked. Nigga, Kanye West ain't fucking around with that nigga.
Bro, but Kanye was about to pull up on Nick, though.
Because he know Nick
He's about to pull up on Nick, though. Yeah. But I said that shit, too. Like, bro, you can, in this game, bro, even fuck the game, nigga, even life, nigga, you cannot talk about a married woman. I don't give a fuck if she was a whore, a slut, a get-arounder, a Fatiana, or whatever you want to say.
Bust down Tatiana.
I don't give a fuck what she was in her past. Yeah. When she get married, my nigga, all that shit is done.
Yeah, you can feel that way, but you can't say it.
You can feel it, but don't say it.
Yeah. You can't express that shit.
Don't express that shit, bro. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, because it does make it look like you just jealous after the fact.
The funniest shit is the video after I saw with Nelly and T.I.
hugging that nigga, telling me he
T.I. was like, nigga, you know how T.I. get there. But he was like mad tip. Yeah. Like trying to like, bitch, you can't do that kind of shit. Yeah. I swung on the pound for pound greatest fighter in the world.
And Nelly like, this nigga tripping. Like, he's trying to like embrace the nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, we really need to talk to you on some real shit.
What was funny is this thing about that.
Yeah.
Nelly had an issue with Floyd Mayweather too.
Yeah, bro. Cause his bitch though.
So these niggas telling you some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Stop doing that goofy ass shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
God damn.
Miss Jackson found in the motherfucker too, if I might say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But Nelly pressed 50 Cent, I think, for about a shotty.
Oh, he did?
It was somebody, I think it was 50.
It might have been 50.
Because she told the story, like, that nigga was like, nah, bro, this me. And that ain't his wife, nigga. It's certain niggas, like, you not finna do that, bro. Yeah. Like, that entertainment business, as global as it is, it's a small circle.
I think they be doing that because Russ look like a...
Because he looks soft.
Yeah, he looks soft.
Even but that nigga like 6'4", bro.
Player at the
he's 6'4", like 270, bro.
Even if he the lamest nigga, he benching and shit, bro.
Bro, he gonna beat your ass, bro.
Bow Wow drinking tequila and smoking weed, bro. He ain't in the...
Russ gonna beat your ass, bro.
Yeah, he gonna run that nigga a couple
He go to
times.
church and pray. That nigga gonna beat your ass, bro.
And then pray for you after he does.
And then pray for you.
I rebuke this demon, this nigga, right now.
You cannot do that kind of shit, bro.
Yeah, it was poor taste.
It was definitely poor taste and ignorant. And any nigga who do that, bro, like from here on out, like for Ray J for making a song, motherfucking Nick Cannon for talking about the shit. Stop talking about these married women, bro.
Yeah.
Let them the fuck go. And if they boyfriend, if they just not married but they involved with a nigga, like that's girlfriend boyfriend type shit. And if it's a certain type of nigga, don't say nothing about her, bro. Don't say nothing because that nigga is gonna pull up on you.
Yeah, because Chris Brown did that with Karuchi.
Don't say nothing about my bitch, nigga.
But Chris Brown, another nigga who he ain't. I don't think he mind if a nigga pull up for the fade.
He ain't. He gonna drop the pen, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So if you about that life, then I guess
the craziest shit is everybody be in L.A. Shouts out the mall. What mall say?
Yeah, everybody.
In summertime, nigga, everybody in L.A., nigga. It's pull up heaven.
Yeah.
You can't have no real problems, bro. Nigga, I'm pull up, bro. I'm pulling up. You talk about my wife, nigga. I'm pulling up.
Yeah, me too.
I'm God.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
We can do whatever it's gonna do.
Nigga, you gonna get every problem, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause I'm chilling. I'm
Big
over here.
facts.
I'm in the cut.
Big facts.
I'm having a whole life, nigga. Life's great. And you want to talk about you hit it first. I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking dick, nigga. You ain't hitting nothing, nah.
Nothing.
Man, that shit weird.
Big facts.
Remember Game did that shit about
He did it with Kim K too.
lame.
Yeah.
I heard he gotta pay like $7 million, bro, to that girl.
Oh, you talking about to the one that was on the show with him
Yeah.
on that? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, he said he would never pay.
That he'll never pay.
Yeah.
That's that civil suit shit. You know, bro, that civil suit boy ain't no guarantee you getting that money.
That nigga said I would spend all this shit before you get a chance to take anything from me.
I remember that
Anybody.
shit too, though. Like, it looked like she was enjoying herself.
I thought so too, bro. So I don't know. They must have proved something in court that was like.
Cause she was kicking
against
back, nigga, enjoying them fingers.
Yeah.
That's a good ass
them.
finger.
I ain't finger in the wild.
Well, you gotta set a precedence out this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna keep saying that word so I don't fuck it up. That's the name of this
Precedence.
episode. It's
Precedence.
a precedence.
A precedence.
Man, that shit crazy as hell.
We got anything else on the docket?
Yeah, I want to talk about let's talk Monique. So
Yeah.
I'm not about to argue with you.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on it.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
fuck it, I'm gonna argue with you, bitch. If that's what
What you got? How you feel about it?
Elaborate. Let's give it background. So Monique did an interview for Comedy Hype.
Yeah.
And shouts out to my man at Comedy Hype because I saw that shit grow from like 2,000 followers to now he had like 120.
Okay, good shit.
Because he interviewed the good comedians and they come on there and they talk. I want to talk Ari Spears as well.
I seen that when he was talking about Naeem.
Oh, he just was
Kevin
like,
Hart.
oh my God, he went off.
Yeah, he was talking about because Naeem did a little thing too, but we'll talk about that.
But so Monique basically said that Charlamagne is destructive in the black community.
Yeah. And then her husband elaborated.
He elaborated like, nah, I ain't gonna give that nigga that much credit.
Yeah.
But he is the nigga that, you know, I understand what he was saying, but the donkey of the day, like, so basically he was saying like,
He brought Kanye West.
he's a person that understands or advocates for mental health
Yeah.
and say like people got problems and shit like that. But at the same time,
We'll
I'll give you
them
donkey of the day.
Yeah. And I seen Charlamagne comment on it too. And
Yeah.
his retort was, it ain't mutually exclusive. Like he went
Right.
on TMZ and said some stupid shit right after. So that ain't got nothing to do with the interview. This is what he did on TMZ.
TMZ, yeah.
So it's mutually exclusive. One ain't got to do with the other.
Right. Do you? I don't feel like donkey of the day is like gonna ruin your life.
No, because it's kind of like the equivalent of what we do as far as like things people do for views.
Yeah, it's not
You know
gonna
what I'm
ruin
saying?
your life.
It ain't gonna, it's just
We just
highlight-
point out, nigga, you did some fuck shit right here.
or you did some stupid shit, and you should be acknowledged.
You should be acknowledged for that. So I feel like I don't agree with their comments
No, me
on
neither.
that. You know what I'm saying? What I do feel, and this is moving forward with Monique. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay, we argued about this shit, about the whole Netflix situation and all that. Stop talking about it. Write a book.
Yeah. Because right now it just seemed like it's coming from a bitter place.
Yeah.
Because they had a bad interaction.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Write a book. She laughed about it, but she was serious.
Yeah.
And to say that this man is like, what the fuck did she say? She damn near said
She
he's
said
a
he's destructive to the community.
community.
To the black community. How is we putting him as an advocate or a
I
person?
never put Charlamagne as an advocate.
It's not. He not. But at the same time, you do have to give people room to change.
Mm-hmm.
He started off in a way where he was like being clickbait.
Yeah.
But then he took a conscious effort to sit back and be like, okay, I don't want to be that nigga.
Right,
I want to give something back to people. Not necessarily coming from a person that's a professional, but coming from a nigga that's just been through shit.
Right.
And I want to be, you know what I'm saying, transparent and talk about shit.
Right.
So I look at it like that, like a reformed nigga. I don't look at it as a person who trying to be an advocate. It's just a nigga talking about his experiences and the shit he went through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you can relate, it can help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Monique, just chill on the Charlamagne, man.
We know he pissed you off.
We know he pissed you off, and you know he has a big platform, and because he has a big platform, you know, people tend to sway with people's opinions that are on large platforms.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So when you talk about certain shit, the same way Birdman ran up on him, you know what I mean? Whole nine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you put these ideologies out there, people run with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want. You know what I mean? Like just stop talking about it. Stop bringing it up.
At this point, it's like beating a dead horse.
Beating a dead horse. You got a shit ton of content. Drop a special.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's kind of like throwing me off too, because she could have did it independently. It's a lot of people who do independent specials now. You know what I'm saying? So she could have did that, but she'd rather go talk instead of actually putting out product.
Those people, traditionally, like this is like, you know, Monique she come up in a different era. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, where
everybody can't adapt to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
they still like.
She come from an era where they do one piece of material or they do like one set and then they work that set the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Now niggas is coming up with different sets every night and they working this shit out all year. You get what I'm saying? So they horning their skills in. She ain't really been doing that.
Not even that. Like what I was saying was like she come up in a time where it was people giving you a lot of money to do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
So, and that ain't it no more. They'll give you a lot of money, but
you have to have something.
You want to make. They want to see if you can make some money.
Yeah.
So they know what they getting into. Yeah. Because right now, like it's so much content out here. They don't know that your shit is gonna just drop. Everybody gonna drop everything and
go watch it.
You know what I mean? And so when people got them traditional way of thinking, they're not gonna change.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Because she can. I don't know what her financial situation is, but I'm pretty sure that. You know, she could put something together small, even at home.
Yeah.
At the crib where she grew up at. Like if you had a Fox theater, you can bang that bitch out.
Yeah, you can. And you can make it look like an official special.
And make it look like a whole special. You know what I'm saying? Put your own money up, do that shit independently.
We see a lot of these people do that though.
Yeah, but
we even see
because she's a queen of comedy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she can do it to a point where, you know, in 2020, 2021, we won't even be talking about this Netflix shit. We'll be talking about the new shit that she got coming out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She can blow the dust off that motherfucker if she do her due diligence. I see your husband, he seems like a very intelligent brother.
Yeah, he do.
So why is this not happening?
Because she's focusing on the wrong shit right now.
You worried about the wrong shit. Okay, you got fucked. Okay, you feel like you got looked over. It happens to a lot of people.
At this point, it's time to show and prove why you got looked over.
It's time to show and prove why you shouldn't have got looked over.
Yeah, exactly. That my
you know
bad choice, yeah.
You shouldn't have got looked over. That's it.
Yeah.
Do what you do best. Put that pen out, nigga. Work that motherfucking shit and get your ass back out here and climb your way back to the top. Everybody love an underdog story.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, they counted that nigga out a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I meant to say, like, a lot of comedians, most comedians, they film their own special and then they sell it to some place.
Yeah, but they normally have people like involved, like as far as financing the like.
That's not always the case. Like Gary Owens, like Gary Owen, he does that. Like he film his own special, he pick his own spot, and then he'll sell it to a place. Yeah. But this is like the first special he about to come out with by the end of the year that he did with Showtime. So it might be different, but it's niggas that do it.
Yeah, that can
walk. His wife is the EP on most of his specials, and people don't be knowing.
I feel like the overlay for the underplay, like, and I know this is some gold shit. Like if you a mediocre comedian, my nigga, like you can make it seem like you the best in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got all these niggas out here shooting videos, rapper videos and shit like that. Go get one of them. Pay them niggas $2,000, write a treatment up, nigga, to make it look like a special and do something small like at the Fox or the Masonic. You would sell that bitch out. It's only 3,000 seats.
Gary Owen never been like a top tier comedian, but it looks really good because he got a lane. He know where to go. He knows long as he go to a place where he can come to Detroit and do a show and that shit'll look like a special. Yeah. Because black people gonna come out. It's gonna fill seats.
100%.
So as long as you got a lane, you can always make the shit look
good. And I think not for nothing, Monique still, like, because of everything going on with her.
Yeah.
Period. like people will want to hear it.
A show out, yeah. And
They
people
wanna
will come
come.
out to see it.
And if you make it funny, oh my God, like
We ain't seen Eddie Murphy since the 80s, nigga, do no comedy. And he about to come out with a special and niggas is going crazy. We don't even know what to expect from this shit.
I told you that though.
No, I'm
I
just
told
saying.
you.
What?
Because we could switch gears. We can switch gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can switch gears for me anytime. Shouts out to LeVar Ball.
Yeah, shout out.
But not for, before I switch gears.
Yeah.
Monique, shoot your own shit, talk your own shit, get yourself out here. I'm waiting on it. I'm ready for it.
She got fans.
You got fans out here. Do that shit yourself independently and build yourself back up to the point where they cannot deny you.
Yeah.
Period. Now you brought up Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So if reportedly Netflix, he didn't take nothing from Netflix, but they're offering him $70 million for one.
For one.
I don't think he should do that.
See, I'm kind of in tune with the comedian shit,
Yeah.
especially in LA,
Yeah.
like because that's a lot of the podcasts I watch, and they talk about the scene at the comedy store and all that shit. So I haven't heard anything about him working it out.
No, but he
so
about
to give him that much money and he ain't even been working on this shit.
This is what I'm saying. I listen. The Machine, Eddie Murphy, not for nothing. This is a generational comic.
Yeah.
This is a nigga who my grandmother knows about.
Yeah.
Not saying Granny going to the show.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But she know who.
But she know who he is.
Yeah.
My grandma was born in 1943. She know Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You feel me? My mama, dad, me, my kids. We all know who Eddie Murphy is.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy is a generational comic. If he do anything that's like when he did Raw was a movie. Mm-hmm. He has to do that. 70 million, that's chump change of what he'd make if he did that route.
In a theater?
I'm talking about like the same how Kevin Hart do his rollout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy, like.
But that's the thing though. Kevin Hart just did a Netflix special.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a nigga who ain't did this shit in damn near 30 years.
Yeah.
Who motherfuckers been wanting to do.
Yeah.
Make it an event. It gotta be. You the last. You the last of the OGs.
Yeah. The material is what's going to make the shit pop or not.
Listen, it's gonna pop. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't hear a fucking joke, Eddie Murphy come to town, nigga, we in that bitch. Why? Because it's fucking Eddie Murphy.
I understand that.
Now after the fact. Now see, this is like if he do because you don't hear Kevin Hart material until the fucking movie come out.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
He work it out. He just don't.
That's what I'm saying.
But what he does is when he do shows, that's why he takes people's phone from them.
Yeah.
Because he don't want this material that he working out.
Eddie Murphy could do the same thing. He got that power.
Yeah, he do. He definitely
You cannot just come on the stage, do some Netflix shit. Yeah, you can grab a bag, but you don't need it.
Yeah.
It ain't like you hungry for it. If you gonna do it, do that shit the right way, nigga. Do that shit raw again.
I hope. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping it's
leather outfit, whole nine.
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying. I'm hoping it's not a money grab. If it's just a money grab, then it won't be the right way. But if he doing it because he want to come back, then it's gonna be dope. Because Dave Chappelle did that. You know what I'm saying? He was working that shit out. Mm-hmm. When he came back, he was on. So the material was there enough to the point where when he dropped another one, they gave him the bag. He dropped another one, they gave him a bag.
I'm gonna tell you about Chappelle. And this is what let me down with Chappelle. Because even though all the stand-ups was dope to me.
Yeah.
And he got his paper. Chappelle, if he did when he did Block Party, you know what I mean? Like that shit was a movie.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm a big thinker. Yeah. So I'm always thinking on a larger scale. Mm-hmm. I know Netflix is a machine and they got so many users and so many, but guys like that, bro, like you have to treat this shit like you the greatest in the world.
The reason I like the way Dave did it because how they dropped it on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And they dropped two of them at the same time. So it was a big event. So I spent my day watching both of them. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So if you do it you have to do it in the right way if you're doing it from Netflix. If
Eddie Murphy was to do Madison Square Garden, or where Brooklyn at, wherever.
Yeah, you talking about the Barclays.
Barclays. Eddie Murphy can come here and do Ford Field, my nigga, and that bitch will fill up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if he's shooting his shit.
Because most comedians do good in intimate settings. So you think that would be you think doing an arena would be good for him
because of who he is.
But I'm talking about for the material. You have to always.
I mean, he gonna work his material out.
No, I'm just saying like what a lot of comedians say is you have to do certain material for certain crowds.
Right.
So for a crowd like that, you can't do like an intimate where you can talk to the crowd and shit like that.
I feel like
too many people.
Do that on the way up.
Yeah.
Do that while you building up, while you working this material. Hit your little Sunset Comedy Store, whatever. But Eddie Murphy is the last thing up he got, bro, is a fucking movie. Why would I do anything less than that?
Because he's been away for a long time.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is so like he's so revered as an artist. When he drop an album, bro, it's like the fucking music game stands still.
Yeah.
And you ain't heard a clip, a single, nothing. But everybody drop what they doing and we listening to Jay album and we talking about it for a whole fucking week.
Yeah.
Why would it be any? Why you Eddie Murphy?
I think they'd do that for Netflix too, though.
I don't. But see, a lot of people don't fuck with Netflix.
I think a lot of people do more.
No,
than
Netflix. I was reading some shit the other day. But not for nothing. What I'm saying is, like, everybody do specials on Netflix. A lot of people got stand-ups on Netflix.
Yeah.
Aziz, motherfucking Glacius, all these niggas, bro. Niggas I ain't even heard of.
Louis C.K.
All of them.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, bro. Eddie Murphy. This nigga ain't did this shit since 80. I wasn't even born.
I understand what you're saying, but I think you just underestimating how many people watch Netflix versus going to the movie theaters.
I don't care.
Like when I see when Kevin Hart, the last 2 specials he had in the movie theater, I didn't see him in the movie theater.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of people, at the movies.
But you also talking about a person who does this shit every 2 years. And then within them 2 years time spans, it's at least 3 movies coming out that he's in. He's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is a person who people ask for. Everybody asking Kevin Hart for a stand-up, bro.
I think the movies are starting to become like the radio stations. They starting to become obsolete because it's so convenient of having all that shit in the crib. So I think Netflix will win because it'll be in everybody's home. You get what I'm saying? Versus people not want to go to the movie theater or niggas not having time to.
I think
I can watch that shit on my phone at work.
I think people will come out for Eddie Murphy, bro, just because he's Eddie Murphy. Even like if you watch,
if it was a movie like a Dr. Dolittle or something like that, nigga, they'll do that shit. But a comedy special, bro, especially not knowing if he's gonna be good or not, it might not be worth a movie trip. You get what I'm saying? To see it in your house, it ain't no pressure. You just flick the motherfucking channel and you watching this shit.
I can't. I just I look, like I said, I'm looking at the business side of it. Fuck the content.
That's why I feel like he gonna go with Netflix because of the business, because he know it's gonna be more eyes on it regardless, just because it's in everybody home.
I just feel like it taints the legacy a little bit.
Niggas will go get Netflix just to go see Eddie Murphy shit.
It taints the legacy a little bit to me. That's just my personal opinion. But for his financial situation, it might make sense.
Yeah.
But to me, on the outside looking in, like, I'm like, nigga, I got, you know what I'm saying? If I was at that point where I can put $3, $4, $5 million into some shit, I'm putting it in that. That shit coming back.
Because I feel like it don't do as much as it should do, because that's why I feel like Kevin Hart did the specials in the movie theater and then went back to his last special was Netflix. So it had to be a discrepancy in the pay for him not to do it in the movie theater again. You know what I'm saying? He might not be getting as much money as he would off of the eyes as Netflix giving him.
But for a nigga to go from the movie theater.
Because we talking about what the movie would gross as far as in the theaters, but he getting paid his money up front. It don't even matter what the shit do visually. I understand, yeah. So you gonna get more money than you was gonna get off the.
I don't know. I just feel like certain niggas, bro, when you stand the test of time like that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like everything you do calculated, and it has to be, you know what I mean. Like why would I do anything other than what I did the last time?
I feel that
bigger. Like that's how I look at it. Like I'm doing it bigger. Than
it's a different climate now. So if you look at it, Netflix probably would be bigger than the movie theaters at this point.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. We got to agree to disagree on that one, bro. I don't know. That's just me. Any new music? Wait, no. Before we get in that,
what you got?
Cuckolding.
Man,
you want to talk about?
No. We can definitely talk about it. But I said I know where you're getting.
I just gotta ask.
I watched this whole episode like, damn, nigga.
So if you watch the Joe Budden podcast, these niggas was on there talking about cuckolding.
You remember we had the conversation when I told you what that meant?
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the
fuck
fuck
it was funny that we had that conversation well before this shit even came up.
Cuckolding, the art of allowing somebody to fuck your partner while you watch.
Yeah. That shit don't even sound right.
Shit don't even sound right, bro.
Yeah.
Never went to this category.
Yeah, me neither.
Never went to this category, but I'm
see an
interested
nigga.
now.
I don't want to see an awkward nigga in the background jacking off. Bro, I'm good.
You imagine you hit he grab your ass like, yeah, get it. Like, nigga, what?
Or smack you like, good job, my nigga. Like, good game.
What the I'm a conspiracy theorist type of nigga.
Yeah.
So I would think that if I got invited to a couple's bedroom to fuck the wife,
He gonna kill you
they're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think.
Yeah, horror movie.
Some horror movie shit. Especially if they white. Like, bitch, you trying to kill a nigga. I ain't with it.
I'm good on it. You think, I mean, we already, like, we just exit out the whole point because we went straight to us being the niggas.
The niggas.
The niggas
okay, so
fucking.
I want to act like, so we going to pose the question. One, when you watch porn, is cuckolding a category that you enjoy? And two, would you be the cuckold? That shit, that I don't like the fucking word, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cuckold. I don't like that. But I just want to propose that question for people, bro. I think that shit funny.
Yeah.
I think that shit funny.
So what kind of new music you want to talk about? I know I want to talk about the YBN
Corday album.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I liked it.
It's
I didn't have expectations for it because I didn't know what direction he was gonna go rapping.
Yeah.
But he kind of surprised me with the diversity, especially coming from that group of dudes. You know what I'm saying? I was really not expecting his album to be like have so many layers.
Yeah.
Like lyrically, the album is one of the most lyrical for the young niggas in this new generation as far as music. And then the way he picked beats, like he remind me of Cole and Crit so much. Like in this new generation, it's just refreshing than a motherfucker. Yeah. And I love the song that he got with Meek. Him and Meek, that song, like. Those two people don't even seem like people that should be doing, like, go together, but they played off it so good and they both lyrical content on that song was hard. So I feel like I had no expectations, but I left with a lot of respect for YBN Corday.
I'm still listening to Big Crit album.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about Big Crit's album is that a couple of the records that he put on there, I already heard from the EP that he put out.
Energy. Yeah, that's my shit though.
Good record. It's a good album though. Like,
yeah, it's dope.
That I think Big Crit probably, if it wasn't for Mustard, Big Crit album would be in my category as far as album of the year.
I think the only reason I don't put Crit shit like that is because Forever Is a Mighty Long Time was so great to me. Mm-hmm. I don't think this album better than that.
I think to me it's the same.
Nah,
I got the same like vibe.
I didn't get that vibe from that. I got because it was more production from him on Forever Is a Mighty Long Time.
Right, but see this one because like I get the versatility and his ability to MC. You know what I'm saying?
What fucked me up is he took the advice from Cole to fuck with other like producers and shit and not produce so much on your own shit.
Yeah, and Cole just started doing that.
No, but the reason Cole don't make beats as good as Crit do, to me.
I give you that.
Because Crit can do some speaker knocker shit. Yeah. Like it can bang if he can do that. So I like Crit production, so I don't be minding that shit when it be all him. But for Cole, I like to see him on other people's beats because his beats sound a lot alike. Crit can do a whole bunch. He can take a sample. He can do some Kanye shit. He can do whatever. Yeah. So I like him as a producer. So I don't be minding him when it's all his production. Yeah. So that's why I feel like this album ain't better than the last album, but it's dope.
It's a good project.
It's dope.
I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and you know, it was one of them productive conversations. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Man, there's just so much music out here." Like, I'm like, bro, like realistically, like that shit is overwhelming. Yeah. You know what I mean? And in no way, shape, or form are you gonna be able to listen to and digest all these records. So what I do is I just pick 5 records or 5 artists that I'm just gonna. This is who I'm fucking with right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If somebody like, bro, you need to go fuck with this, like, tell me, like, then I'll go do that. But I'm not finna just listen to all this music, bro, because it's not fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not fair that you shoving all this fucking music on me and I'm supposed to give a synopsis on this shit. And I can't because I can't sit with it. Yeah. Because your album come out, then somebody else's album come out, then it's got an EP out, then there's singles running around here. Like, it's a lot of fucking music.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's intimidating, you know what I'm saying? So so my advice to anybody like who fuck with music and who feel the same way as me, dog, just pick 5 artists or 6 or 7 artists, bro, and just rock with them. Unfortunately,
I don't think you can limit yourself like that, but go ahead.
I have to because it's intimidating.
It is, but what it is,
it's no way that you can listen to all this music and have a clear as to like this shit fire, classic, 5 mics. Like you can't.
No, but you have to have artists that you can like refer back to. Like if I look at YB and Cordae, the first experience I had with him is when he flipped J. Cole's song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like
when that last year.
Yeah, so that was like the lyrical content that I seen from him. So when I want to hear an album from him because he doing something different than a young nigga. So whenever I see somebody stand out, I got my like you said, I got my 6 people. But when I see somebody who stand out, I'm like, okay, I'm listening to it.
So that's me. Like I got my 6, but if somebody like, oh, check out Pink Sweats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I put that shit in my queue. I ain't listened to it yet. Yeah. I might not listen to that shit till next month.
Yeah,
but it's in my shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't properly digest the album. And for us to come on this show and have these fucking like conversations about a whole album, I can't. Yeah. Cause I ain't done with it yet. Cause it's a song on there right now that I think okay, but it might be dope. Let me listen to it again. You know what I mean?
See what you're saying.
And then
but most people is doing this shit off first listen.
And you cannot make a clear like other than only thing you can get from first listen is the production.
Yeah.
Cause you can hear the beat. But, everybody intricate, especially certain people that you listen to, might be intricate in how they put their verses, how they rap. Like, you might not catch this shit on the first wave. You might catch, oh, shit, he said that.
Because my first thing is the beat and then how you come in is what gets me. So if you coming in weak and I don't like the beginning of the song, I normally skip it. So, like, you got maybe like 4 skips before I turn this shit off.
Right.
So if I hit that 4 skips in 6 songs, you ain't in rotation, nigga. Yeah. It's like I get rid of it quick. I'm not going all the way through. Yeah. So I kind of weed through the shit kind of fast because I'm listening for certain shit that piques my interest. It all depends on what the level of music, how you use it.
Right.
Like if you just using it in situations when you working out and shit, you ain't gonna do that. Just hit a playlist up and see what they curating for you. Right. But if you like to like dive in the crates and look at shit, it's an easy way to weed through that shit. Yeah. You just gotta listen and move.
And that's the thing, like, because I made that mistake countless times before.
Yeah.
Of judging a record off first listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, I normally judge it off if I go back to it after I listen to it the first time.
I have to listen to it again. Like, I can't, like, I have to listen to it 2 or 3 times before.
Because some people I just know for a fact that I ain't gonna like this shit. Like, I ain't have to listen to Invasion of Privacy Cardi album more than once. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, I already knew what it was. I don't have to revisit it. It ain't gonna feel different. I already knew it ain't for me.
Right.
Move on.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, but that's what. So I got Crit that I'm listening to right now, and it's Pink Sweats.
I got Crit. I got Cordae, and who else? I just listened.
And I'm still listening to Mustard album.
I listened to Jaden Smith album recently. I was just listening to it over again. I like it, but it's just same thing. It ain't as good as the album before it. Yeah. It's a lot of expectations because last year was a really good year for music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, the last 2 years, I would say, was really good with music.
What's our time at? Where we at?
Hour and 49.
All right. So I want to spend this last 10 minutes on this question. And I had a conversation. I'm always having these fucking little conversations with people. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. And I asked the question, can black brands be global if they introduce themselves as black? And by introducing themselves as black is, in their name, like Afro, urban, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think brands like that can become global?
It can, but when you do that, you market into specifically black people.
You boxing yourself in. This is why I don't feel like it can be.
You have to lead with premium to get up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, because my thing was like, all right, so when you branding, when you branding ain't nothing but attaching yourself to certain things.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we do here.
Like sport and wave is a black thing.
Yeah.
I don't see too many white people buying that shit.
So, you associate yourself with a certain cognac or a certain type of alcohol or a certain type of clothing brand or a way of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Take, for instance, Kevin Hart and working out. Or even the Jersey Shore niggas.
Yeah.
Like, they worked out. So, when they got bigger, working out was a part of their brand, which led to them becoming ambassadors and endorsers of working out products.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what a brand is. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, we was having a conversation because I was like, I don't think people that look like me really understand what branding is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't understand that when you come, like, the name of your company says everything.
Yeah.
That's the first piece of your brand is the name of your company. Niggas ain't even going to look at, they not even going to the mission. They don't want to fuck the mission statement.
Yeah, they want to see
what the name is. So if you got a name like Afrocentric Clothes, white people not fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
Spanish people not fucking with that shit. And only a select group of black people will fuck with that shit. Because black people, traditionally we don't support each other. So that's why I don't feel like a black brand can go global. Like, unless you like secretly, like, you know what I'm saying?
You can, you just, like you said, you have to be more covert with it as far as like the name.
Yeah.
The name can't have Afro in it. It just have to be something that.
Some general.
Like, for instance, V Long.
Yeah.
V Long is it started off as like a Harlem thing. It was black niggas in New York wearing that shit. Mm-hmm. But then they partnered with Nike, and then it got more into the hip hop stages, and now it's global. Right. All the kids is wearing it, all the white kids, black kids. So it has to be like that. It has to be something where
generic.
Yeah, it has to be something that can be applicable to different generations and different demographics. Yeah. So yeah, you just have to be like you said, some Afro.
You gotta be covert with the shit.
Yeah.
So for all my people out there that are interested in opening up a business, you want to start some type of company. When you pick your name, be strategic on how you pick your name.
It has to be for brand purposes.
It has to be for brand purposes. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something that is universal.
Yeah.
And a motherfucker came out, that's a black company. Or that's a Hispanic company. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Focus on that. If you feel like you want to do shit for black people, cool. No problem. But be covert with it. Yeah. Because you box yourself in.
It's fucked up that we have to be like that. Yeah. But it just the nature of the beast right now.
And I don't think it's gonna change.
No, I don't think so.
Because white people spend money. That's a fact. Yeah. That's why, what led to me with that conversation was I was like, look at hip hop being the number one genre of music, whereas a nigga who was independent is making a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
not like 40, 50 million, but 2 or 3.
But you got to think about it. There's more white people than black people in this country. Period.
And if they it's now it took. Look how many years it took for that to break that barrier.
You can get a quarter of white people and then equate to all the black people.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Because they gonna buy your merch. Yeah. They gonna buy them albums, them singles. They gonna do all nine. Yeah. Black people they gonna stream.
That's what crossover is now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Crossing over is just appealing to the white people to also and other demographics other than black people. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad. I wanted to get your your take on that for that conversation. But I think that's
being pro-black. You will want to say, nah, it'll go to the top no matter what. But just knowing what it is,
knowing business,
it don't work like that.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to have this conversation with anybody who want to have this conversation with us. I think that we can wrap it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But this has been another episode of Wordplay the podcast with your host Dre Parker
and your other host Big Jay.
And we are not done. Stick around for refills.
Yes, sir.